was that ever something you were considering? Like, did you ever look at potentially going in the portal, testing that out? 'Cause I know any school probably would want you if you obviously went in the portal, but did that ever cross your mind, or just what was going through your mind during those couple of months?
It was a lot going through my mind during those couple of months. Like I really didn't even know like that I would see some stuff on out on social media, and I didn't even know about it. So um, I don't really know fully too much about all the stuff that was going on, but it was just eye opening. Honestly, it was just a lot.
So when you log in, you see your name trending, and you see all these fan bases saying, "Oh, we're going to go after DaRon Holmes," and at this point, you're going through the NBA draft process, and you're still a day in. Like, what just goes through your mind at those points and times?
Yeah, like at that time, like, I was like, when I was in the draft, I was focused on what I need to learn throughout
Hmm.
that process and what I need to you know listen to get better.
Hmm.
That was my whole focus at the time. So, I just knew Dayton's home. This is
Yeah.
a home for me, and I just love it here, and I trust the coaching staff and the players here, and they do a great job of building character and building the right type of players. So, I really couldn't ask for anything else.
You obviously know your situation better than anyone else does. And from my perspective, I obviously had you guy as a guy that could have been drafted this year. You decided to come back to Dayton, though. So walk us through that decision. Like, was that something that you knew that you probably would have been drafted had you stayed in the draft and you just wanted to either rise your stock, wanted to come back to Dayton for a year, or what led to that ultimate decision of saying, you know what, I'm going to come back to Dayton and run it back one more time at least?
Well, honestly, like the good thing is that like I've had coaches. I have a coach that and some coaches that have been in that level of the NBA, so they'll
Hmm.
honestly give me honest feedback. And then I also heard honest feedback. Yeah, I felt like I could have possibly got drafted somewhere in the second round, probably late. But I feel
Hmm.
like staying one more year can help benefit me and show my full value to teams, like show what I can really do. So, and the great thing is I have coaches here that are gonna, help showcase that, and my teammates are gonna help me out with everything as well. So it's a good mixture of all that type of stuff that would help me decide to come back.
Later into the season, and more so, I guess, like early portal season time around March, just whatever, March, whatever, early April. Coach Anthony Grant, there was some rumors, obviously, that he might step away, retire, whatever it might be. He obviously just has to come back at least for another year now. How big was that for you just to know that, okay, I have Coach Grant coming back. He's going to be my coach if I return at that point in time. How big was that for you?
So it was funny that you actually said that because like I was saying earlier, how I didn't really know too much about the stuff on social media. It was
Hmm.
the same with him. Like we didn't know that he told us like I asked him like, Coach, are you leaving? And he told me he was like, I don't even I didn't know I was leaving. Like I didn't know what was going on. Like he didn't even know what was going on either. So it was kind of like he knew he was coming back. So it I wasn't too focused on him leaving. I knew he wasn't.
So basically, you're saying that there's just some people out there making stuff up, and you were always going to come back to Dane, and Coach Anthony Grant was always going to come back to Dane for this next year at least.
Yeah, yeah. I don't, yeah, I don't know where this stuff comes from, but that's just how it is.